The equation we have today is equation of matrix. Equation of matrix, and this presents a 2 by 2 matrix. 2 by 2 matrix, the row we have 2 elements, and then on the column we have 2 elements. So on the left hand side of the equation, we have 2 by 2 matrix multiplying a column matrix. So how are we going to sort that out? I want you to watch how it's going to be resolved. What we are looking at is we want to find the value of Q. All right, want to find the value of Q. So the first thing to do, we bring down our question. Okay, this way. Then we have 35 and 80. So you take this row, multiply it by this column. All right, this is column. This is column. Then you now in turn, okay, when you take this row and multiply by this column, you add their products. And then the same thing you do to this one, you multiply the row by the column, and then you add their products. So watch how it's going to go. So multiplying the row by the column goes this way. 1 times element 4, you have 1 times 4 plus. I told you, you have to add the product. So you multiply the first element by the first element here, and then plus. You now take the second element, which is 2, multiply by 5. So it's going to be 2 times 5. You finish with this against the row, against the column. So you take this row against same column. So we're going to have 3 times 4 plus. You now take this 4, multiply by 5. It's going to be 4 times 5. Okay? The result is equal to Q into 35, then 8. So if you multiply this by this and this by this, then you add, the result there is going to be 14. Multiply this 3 times 4, that is 12. 4 times 5, that is 20. 12 plus 20, that's going to produce 32. Right? We have 32 from this side, and then you equate it to Q, which is going to be 35, 80. Now, there's a common factor between this, and that is 2. So if we bring 2 outside of the bracket, 2 into 14, that gives us 7, and 2 into 32, that's going to give us 16. All right, equals Q. Then there's a common factor between 35 and 80. That factor is 5. So it will be 5. 5 into 35 gives 7. 5 into 80, that produces 16. All right. Now the result is actually at the level that we can understand, and it is very clear to us now. The picture is very loud and clear right now. So if we have this, what are we going to do to be able to have the value for our Q? Okay. Yes, there's something we can do to have the value for Q. Okay, so these 2 column matrix at both sides, this one, they have the same element, so they can divide through, and then there we go. So we are now left with 2. All right, 2 is equal to 5Q. Therefore, our Q is equal to 2, all right, over 5. So that produces the value of Q. I hope you have learned something. All right, just try to share our videos and then give us a thumb up. Make your comments that we may be able to improve as we keep reaching out to you.